Yes, so click on that, please. It's going to ask you for some personal information and then select your state. So now, number 3 is checked because we did that. So the main one we're going to go after Champion Journal finishes. Everyone should go on the BFG page, please. Platform. Champion Journal. Then we type on here. Oh, platform. Oh, it's plats. So the computer added and for you. I didn't see that yet. Yeah, it's platform. There, it's asking you. No, you don't have to. It's already happened. It's just something. So, yes, you have one. I have a brother. Yeah. I mean, president directly. I am an answer. I'm very excited. I'll put in this contest. If you're not able to do it, so information for so now everyone please go on your WAG page. And let me know if you get there, please. Everyone on the WFG page. So there are 2 ways going to IGO to start an application. You could either go straight to Transamerica page or you go to WFG and then you go to men. Oh, I don't know. No, okay, so go on the WFG page. Yes. So we can all be on the same page. Champion Janelle, please approach. Yeah, you might as well sit here. So we can all follow. I'm gonna do it from here. No, go to the WFG because I have a way of going, but for the training, let's go through WFG. Yes. I want to. Okay, so if you want the easiest way, always utilize the search box. We put in I go. So when you hit, so please take a look at the TV. When you go in to Transamerica, you go to the search and then you type in. No, not Transamerica, WFG. And then I go application, right? Okay, so now. Okay, so now it's gonna take you here. Okay. So I go electronic application for Transamerica. So now we're doing Transamerica because every carrier is different. Apart from Crown, but for the purpose of this training, we're going through Transamerica. So I go electronic application for Transamerica. Everyone got this, please? Okay. So now we go here You see the difference? So you click, and it's not following you. You can continue. Champion Janelle. I have to double click. Yeah, but it's not showing. It's no, I'm getting on my laptop, but it's not showing. It. Also, each time you have to recast it. Okay, so now see there's two boxes. The left side start a new case. Right side says my case is. Wait, where did you before you got here? Before we got here, I go electronic. See the big bar that says launch IGO. Yeah. So click on launch IGO. Launch IGO for Trans America. Okay, so you sit there and then I'll do this on a day. Gives you the click to continue. Yes, click to continue. And then it takes you to the two boxes here, new case, and then view my cases. Now we're going to start a new case. So what do? Please click on start new case. See the yellow highlighted ones. Anything that is highlighted means you have to put in something. So now we're going to use my name. So Champion Janelle, let's start application. You don't have to type all the like put in something just for us to. Okay, last name please. Yeah, so slow. Don't know where to be. Yeah, that's what for passport everything will be. Okay, so now date of birth 1902. And then automatically once you put in date of birth, it's going to give you the age. Never put in the age yourself. Put in the date of birth. Why do we say that? Some of the companies, once you put in the age, you put in 57, less than 57, it will give you a different date of birth here. The reason being that Trans America uses your date anniversary, the day of your birth, as your anniversary. So let's say I'm going to be 57 in March. Trans America's system says for now I'm 56 until after 6th of March. I cannot put in 57. Other companies that are on Crown, once 1st of January starts, the year starts for everyone. But Trans America has a different system altogether. And the good thing about that is that, remember when it comes to insurance, it goes by age and health. Your age affects your rates. So for Trans America, 57, if I make a mistake and put in 58, my rate changes. That is why it's very important that you go by the date of birth. And then always remember to put in the gender, select the right gender, because the rates for men are different from rates for women. Women, we have a lower rate sometimes, depending on how. But in general case, women has a lower rate. So then we go to, so this is another important
part of the application, case description. So now we have the option of transferring the illustration from the illustration site to the application. We will do that after this one. But if you are doing it without the illustration bringing you here, then you see it gives you an example. Example 500,000 case policy, business policy, etc. But for the purpose of this training, we're going to say 100,000 adult policy. Thank you, Champion Janelle. So then we come to state. For the we are in New Jersey, so select New Jersey. There you go. Product, another important section. See the different types of policies: term life, whole life, index universal life, and then final expense. Now, what are we trying to do? Are we doing time, or we can choose either? But for IUL, that's the most that we usually do, right? So let's choose IUL, index universal life. Okay. Then click on find available products. Like that. Once again, if we had imported the illustration into the IGO, this wouldn't have been, we wouldn't have gone through that. All we would have done it was, it will show us what we have and then we select. So now let's pay attention once again. You see this financial choice and the financial fund. Yes. Please.
So this one so this means there's no illustration for this one, right?
There's no illustration for this one. But we're going to get to a part that it will ask us to upload the illustration. Yes.
The illustrations on a different.
Yes.
Okay. And so this one, this would just mean we're just putting the
application
for now.
Yes, for now. And then when we finish, we're going to go back, upload the illustration, and attach it. So now, please go to Financial Foundation 2. We're not doing the choice, but that's a different one altogether. Okay. So
for everyone, we do 2.
Select the, yes, IUL.
So any application that we put in, if it's an IUL, we select the 2?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Never do the choice.
The choice, there's a, okay, the choice is another for, it depends on how you are designing the case. The choice has a different, but for general IUL, we use IUL 2. We'll get to the choice too, please. And then you put, okay, so champions. Remember when we started in the morning, we said, if someone wants to do the business but they don't want to do, Twene Jonas, come with me. You're going to teach us the planning now. So if someone wants to do the business and then but they don't want to do full time. So now I have my champion Adriana here. She doesn't want to do full time. She wants to do part time. There you go. So now we're going to do, that's a payment, the 50-50. We're going to do the 50-50. So here, champion, scroll down, put your phone number, because since you are the writing agent, you get to put your phone.
I'm using yours, so I have to put yours, right?
It's fine. It doesn't, no, put any number. It doesn't have to be. We just doing illustrate. Yeah, so, okay. So then, it says, you see where it says number of additional agents? What do we do there? Okay, so click 1. There you go. My champion is on the roll.
646.
Okay, so now scroll down. Scroll down. Okay, so for the split agent, use champion Adriana, please. Champion and money. And then for the put any number, put any agent number. This is where it gets cookie. So here, you could decide to give champion 60%. So decide what you want to give it. Because remember, it's a split. So the split says 50-50. But you, the person, let's say Champion Joanna grows a business, and you want her to keep bringing you business. Even though the system says you should do 50-50, you can decide to give Champion Joanna 55%, and then you take 45%, or you give her 60%, you take 40%. And champions, this is optional. The system says 50%. So please don't say, oh, champion really says we should do this. No, it's optional. If you do 50-50, you're not cheating the person, but that's what the system says. Because remember, the person is bringing the business, but you are the one doing all the work. So you can decide. So then we go to the next. See, good. You see where it says percentage must be equal. So you go up and select 50. Change yours to 50. Because otherwise the system will not allow you to go to the next. So now scroll down and go to next, please. Okay. Champions, see why it's, please scroll down. See why anytime you see this red, it means it's not going to allow you to continue. So take the dash out and just leave a space. That's it. See now the red is gone. So anyone that has a hyphen in their name, do not use the hyphen. Now scroll down to, and I will say again, please always pay attention to what it says. So this is what someone did. And they kept saying, oh, I'm trying to do the application, it's not going. So then they were directed to me to help them. So I made the person share their screen. And the reason why it wasn't allowing her was because, see where it says physical residential address. Scroll down. This champion selected her home country. Not because she's not educated, but she wasn't paying attention to the application. So here you select.
So what do you mean by home country? Like she's Ghanaian, she put Ghana?
Yes, because Ghana is there too. Yeah, so select where we are, please. The country we are in, United States. Okay. Now, so physical address, physical residential address. Yes. 22 on madam. So zip code 08857. Okay. So this person, where it says country, she put BA. Yes. It sounds funny, but trust me, champions, they have not paid anyone here in this room. Because remember, she started by holiday Ghana. So, yes, she put in her residential address, but then when they got to the territory, she put BA.
But
it's not there, but she put in BA.
No, I have a question. The arrow, when you click on the arrow, it gives you all the other states or cities. Mm-hmm. So they had an option for BA there. Oh,
so champions, see where it says retrieve customer information. That's another important part of the application. Please click then. Let's see what is going to happen. I know what is going to happen. Say it tells us. Retrieve, please. Okay. See, okay. Who knows why it says not all client data could be verified? Who knows why?
Not everybody's information is.
No. Remember, she has my name, all right, but my date of birth is wrong, and because of that, because if all the information she put about me was to be right, my social security will come automatically for her.
Because it's in the database.
Yes.
Not in Trans-America. I'm saying in America,
yes.
it's in the database.
Yes, please.
But that information is not in the database.
Yes. Yes, I'm not verified. So once it says it's not verified,
I put in my right information. I changed the first name. That's why I put it.
Yeah.
Because it's not.
Yes. So anytime you change something,
You don't have a social security.
you don't have. Yes. So here it says, you see where it says, are you a U.S. citizen? Good, yes. Please, please. Are you a U.S. citizen? Yes or no?
So wow. If you put no, so you have a green card, go ahead with that.
Yes, you can go ahead, but then they ask you more questions. Okay. So what I do is, okay, let's select yes. The other ones, we'll get to that. And then put in, see,
fake social.
Because we don't have my correct information in the beginning, she will have to put in this option. So, place of birth. This is where, yes, and some people put Accra. Please select Ghana, our motherland.
But will Accra be there?
No.
Oh.
Female. Gender is always important. And here, please click on that. Let's see. Okay. No, please click back.
This one?
Yes, the America status.
Arrow.
Okay. Click and leave it. Click and yes. No, I want to see the different options there. Okay, see. Okay, who knows why the married including common law and the registered domestic partner?
One is in the system that you marry, and the registered domestic partner. Can it be like a person who's lived with a person for over 10 years and not legally married, but they're domestic partner?
Yes. Yes, so it's there. It doesn't have to be because
even gay couples that are not legally married.
That's fine. So you click on that. So click on married now. For the purpose of this application. I mean, yes, this married. Okay. Now, do you have a driver's license? Yes. If my information that we put in from the beginning was correct, then come on. So anytime it doesn't come up, don't panic. Because people do change addresses. People change from state, different state. So now, please state driver's license. Just put in certain things so we can just go past where we want to get to, yes. And then put in some figures. I mean numbers and what so. Yeah, just yes. Expiration, put something. And it's always important that you see where it says there's the red arrow with a circle after licensing. It means that all information is not in. That there's a missing information there. Anytime you see that, when we get to the end of the application, it's going to tell us not in good order. So now put in email. Put in something. So we can go past it. Yes, yes. See, now she put a correct email address. See how they were able to verify the email address. So, mobile. Validate primary insured.
So hit that.
Yes, please. Validate. Put it back there. Show you something. So move to next. Okay. Are you a member to a written agreement to become a member of? No. So you click on no. Next. Adom insurance. Okay, so here sometimes people have insurance from different companies before they come to you for any protection. So here it's asking you if the person has other insurance. Do you have any existing or pending life insurance or annuities? Let's say no. No. Please. Okay. See, if we had said yes, this would have changed, and then there will be more questions for us to put in the policy number, which company, but we said no. So next, are there any life insurance policies on your life that you do not own? Champions, some people, their spouses or their significant others put bye-bye. Put insurances on them.
Without them knowing?
No, they don't own it. So let's say I put an insurance on my mother. Yes, insurance is for, but I'm the owner. So here, is there any life insurance policies on your life that you do not own? That would be no. Because if someone is paying a premium on you and it's not for you, it's not yours. That means when you pass, it's going to be for the person, or any accumulation that comes in the policy, it's not yours. It's for the person that is paying for the premium. So, So, if your policy will be treated as modified endowment contract for federal tax purposes, will you accept the policy? Okay, so explanation before we move on. Modified endowment contract means that if you pay beyond or more than the contribution that you are allowed to put in the policy, if you go over by $1, it changes from life insurance to investment. And life insurance is not an investment, right? So therefore, here we say no. No. If it's met, you're not going to take it. So always remember, because you could make a mistake. Sometimes when you do not have the application, I've done that before. I'm not going to tell you a lie. Because you are excited and now I can do the application. Sometimes we see yes, because yes is what is positive, right? So sometimes we put yes, yes, yes. But here it's no. In the past 5 years, have you had an application for life insurance decline? No. So over there we choose no. Yes.
In the case that they have someone decline, would it affect their?
Okay. If yes and no. So if you say yes, you have had policy decline, there's going to be other questions that you have to put. But sometimes people get declined. It doesn't necessarily mean the other company is going to decline you, but they want to know why you were declined. And sometimes doesn't mean the person may have pulled out from the process. It doesn't mean they have been declined. So that's another way of going about it. So next, please. So see, is the proposed insured, is the proposed primary insured also the owner of the application? Here we say yes. If it's a minor, say no, because the minor wouldn't own the policy. It's for the parent. So here we say no.
So if it's a minus, no. If it's not a minus, yes.
Yes, it is.
To be clear, minor under 18.
Yes, please. So next, okay, so here we are the beneficiary part. So here you click to add your beneficiaries.
I have a question. What if the person doesn't have a beneficiary? Can he still get a life?
Yes, you can still get a life insurance.
Or that goes to the state.
If yes, it goes to the state. Unless it could go to the state, or you specify where you want it to go. And so if it's a foundation, you put whoever or whatever you want to be. It could be your dog, dogama. Yes. So if you want dogama to inherit your assets, yes, dogama. So here is the beneficiary person, a person or business entity. So it's a person, right? So put the name. Amapa. Okay.
This is good straight. I don't know.
And the surface, we barely use it because, but click there so that team will know what it says. I mean, what is there? Some people have like junior, senior, two. If a person has it on their ID, put it there for them. But if they don't have it in their ID and they tell you, I'm a junior, it says. Okay, so date of birth. Okay, so I'll click that. Let's go. Okay, put in something. Okay, so when it gets to the beneficiary social, I send them. Sometimes people don't want the people that they are doing, they are using as the beneficiaries to know what they are doing. So therefore, they may not have social security right there. You can skip that. Future email. Excuse me. When policies are approved and they go in force, you can go back and add it. As a matter of fact, I have a case that I have to do that for on Monday. Yes.
In the case that they never added social.
Yes, the person will still. Yes, please.
Okay.
They have. That's why
The date of birth and everything.
and then yes, and the phone number. See where it says same address as proposed insured. Once you click that box, you don't have to put it in manually because the system already has the. Yes.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
Does the beneficiary has to be an American or?
It doesn't have to. Someone could be in a different country, let's say Ghana, and they can still, because at the end of the day, if something happens, that's why they have American embassy in Ghana. So they communicate with them. So
Get it if you send them down here for things to go.
no, nobody.
Oh, it happens. They will send that money to. Yeah.
No, but here now.
Same pass. So you have
No, it depends. If it's a lot of money, let's be realistic. If it's 50,000, 100,000, they're not going to tell you to come here. They will give it to the embassy and then you go get it. Yeah, so anywhere the person is, yeah, they can. Because remember, this is not a country that something will go missing. I just received a check. You saw that check from my dental office. So I wasn't sure, so I didn't want to deposit the check. I called them. They said, "Oh, yeah, we overcharged you." So I come to the account to decided to bring back the money. So that was little money. It was $117 or something, but they brought it back. So we're talking about 50,000, 100,000, 500,000, a million.
What about if the beneficiary doesn't know that he or she's
That the insurance company have all the information, so they will contact the beneficiary and let them know that, oh, this person, appointed you as a beneficiary of their policy. So they will tell them.
There's a lot of times, a lot of people don't know their beneficiaries.
Yeah. So to that question, if let's say I'm in Ghana, then someone has appointed.
Yeah, say that because so that people watching will also know.
Now they can't find me. So that money is there, right? Yeah, they find me. If 100 years they find me, they use that money.
Yes.
If you're dead, then the next
can we go to that?
Then the state takes you, right?
Sure.
Beneficiary.
Oh yeah, that's why there's times to become state here because they couldn't find you, or Ghana they found you. They said, "Oh, you died last year." God forbid, yeah. And then,
so what is the percentage given to this person? If it's one person, you do 100% because it has to equal 100% for the process to be. Yeah. So if it's 4 people, sometimes people have like 10 beneficiaries. Then the system will generate a different for all. You could do a separate form application. That is also allowed. Yes. So
question.
Answer.
As the beneficiary, you put in 100%, right? And down the line, the person puts you up. Who is going and change the number, right?
Yes. Absolutely. No, as many times, and this is a good question, though. See, champions, when it comes to the beneficiaries, it doesn't have to be the anniversary of your policy. Anytime. Once you are approved, the policy goes in force. You can call your agent, have them send you the form. You sign because once policy go in force, anything the agent or the broker has will do on the application, if it's over the phone, you have to be on the phone with them. And if it's something that has to be filled out, she'll send you the form, and then you sign, the agent sign, and the agent will send it to you.
Let's say your job insurance, right? When you are applying for it or if you get hired, you put like you and your husband and baby girl. And then you have a baby boy. So you have to go and put a baby boy. So it's the same. So how many people?
Yes. So please, here, relationship to the insured. Yes, please. But that's how.
What are the conditions of putting a minor as a beneficiary?
That's a good question. Okay, that's a very good question. Conditions are there's something we call contingent beneficiary. What that means is that if it's a minor, God forbid, something happens to me and the minor cannot speak for themselves, before the minor turns 18, I can choose someone to be a contingent so that if I'm not there, our contingent beneficiary will be there
to proceed.
Yes.
That's somebody that you hopefully will trust that you spend the money.
So you are going to choose. So what, like a case that maybe there's a parent, a mother and a father, and the mother has the policy, and maybe the kids are the beneficiary, the mother died. Is it automatically that the father becomes
No,
whatever you pay.
If the father is not on the application, the contingent, if he's not a contingent on the application, no, the case remains. So it will go to court, and then
the court will declare somebody legally for the person to go through.
Yes. So it doesn't automatically go to the father. What if they are separated, they are divorced, and it goes to the person? Hey.
But what about spouse? Because there was a policy that one time I wanted, and your spouse has to sign his right off that if something happens to you, you have the right to. Is it a 401k or something?
Were you trying to take money out?
No.
Oh.
Just choosing a beneficiary that is not your spouse. They have to sign a waiver. The spouse has to sign a waiver.
Oh,
So what
But
policy?
you
What policy
didn't
was that?
didn't want your spouse to be like you want somebody else that wasn't your spouse. Oh.
So what policy was that?
It was a 401k or something.
Because this one is different though. Because here, whoever is on the beneficiary list gets to have access to it. And if the person is a contingent, yes. But I'm not sure of it may not be life insurance.
I think it was a 401k because it's a 401k. For 401k, I think when you're gonna borrow money out, you need a signature from your spouse to be able to borrow money because they see it as an income from the household. So you taking the money, the other person knows they're not gonna allow it. So the spouse has to sign off. Yes.
Even though you are the one doing the contribution.
Yeah.
I have another question.
Yes.
In the case that there's a beneficiary, the beneficiary is a minor, and then there's no contingent. What happens to that money? Do you have to wait for the child to hit 18 before they get it?
Yes.
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 And then they'll give it to them.
But it's not going to go missing.
It's okay.
No, the kid, whatever, the mother got murdered or whatever, but the kid didn't know the mom had insurance on them. So when he turned 18, they called him to the lawyer's office and everything, they handed over $250,000 because your mom had a policy for you.
Because remember, it's a system. And here in America, they are so well organized that your money is not going to go missing. So rest assured, anyone that has a policy here that has a minor as their beneficiary, if there's no contingent beneficiary, no stress, it will not go missing. The most important thing is for one to get protected. The protection is what matters the most.
The best thing is not to have
You have a minor. You are like the parents, you are funding the policy, and that parent dies. What happens to them?
That's a good question. Okay, that is why we always say that as a parent, you also need to get a policy so that your policy will take over to pay for the kid's policy. If at the time of parents' death, there's more accumulation in the policy, it will step in to replace the premium that you were making. So it's always important, not only for a parent to have one, but also to have the same.
So is that the reason why, let's say you want a policy, $1 million policy for the child. They want to make sure you have a $1 million policy. So
yes, and for some companies, I'm not for the purpose of social media, I'm not going to company names. Excuse me. Some companies, if the child has a policy and you, the parent, do not have a policy, the child can only have, with some companies, 250,000, and for some companies, 500,000. You cannot go beyond that. If you want to go beyond that, then you, the parent, have to have a policy.
Okay, but if the parent doesn't have a policy, and they only have for the child,
the 2 months away,
like what's happening?
2 months away.
No. If I'm the parent and then I don't have a policy for myself, I got declined or something, and I have a 2 children or 1 child, and I pass away, what's happening to that policy?
That's what I'm saying.
You won't pass away. No.
God forbid, yeah. So
Yeah.
that is why I said if at the time of passing there's more accumulation, yes, we're going to take a good picture and then
Okay, now.
So if at the time of the parent passing, the policy has enough accumulation, it will continue growing.
No,
So
I think what she's asking is,
yeah.
I think what she's asking is, you remember when you said the child, some companies allow you to only take $200,000 if you don't have.
250.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, let's just say a number of 200,000, and the parents don't have a policy, but you had a 200,000 for the child. Now the parents don't have a policy when she dies to roll over. So in that case, the parents is dead, the child had the $200,000. So what happens to that child's policy?
That's what I'm saying. It comes to the same answer. I said, if at the time of parent passing, the policy has enough accumulation, the policy will continue without lapses.
Oh, accumulation for the child's policy.
Yes.
Extra money will.
Yes. So it will the policy will continue.
Hey, what
But
about
no, then the policy will last. That is why it's very important.
That's why they want the parents to
have a policy as well.
Can somebody decide to, a family member decide, okay, you know what, I want to take care of that policy and pay the policy?
Yes. Yes. They need to fill out. That's it. I want to take over the policy and continue. Yes, 100%. So that is okay. So now stop here because so that he will finish what he wants to do, and then let's take questions, general questions, before you leave. General questions, because I know you have a question. And all the questions that you are asking is it's going to help the general public, our communities. Okay, champion, you're on camera, girl. So it's going to help our community. So all these questions is something that is also on the minds of the public. Right, Akrobeto?
Yes.
Yes. So please feel free to ask questions because it's very crucial that we ask for people to also. Yes, please, champion.
Okay, so let's just say I came to America and I have a social security number. I've been working in America for years, but I don't have a green card. Can I get a policy?
It's possible to get a policy. Yes. You have a social security, right? Yes. It's a tax ID. But the most important thing is they want to see that you are in the country legally, you're not cheating the system. So therefore, once you have a social, it's an ID. It's a see, whose son is all about tax, right? So once you have something that they can tax you, yes, you can get a policy. Policy. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so if I have a policy that maybe I've founded for like 4 years and I don't want to continue anymore, what would you advise? Take my cash value and end it, or what is the best option?
Okay, that's a very good question. You founded it for 4 years. What type of policy it is? Because it's not all. If it's an index, why would you want to cancel an index? Because remember, for 4 years, you may have accumulation. Because when it comes to life insurance, right, the longer it goes, the more accumulation. So 4 years means, okay, so you've gone quite a long time. So that means you have some accumulation in it. How much accumulation is there? Does it worth you losing the money that you've contributed for the 4 years? I don't think 4 years will worth you canceling, because if it was after 10 years or 15 years, I would say by then you can take every premium. But why would you want to cancel?
Financial reasons.
Financial.
I lost my job.
Yeah,
No,
or maybe
that is why we say flexible premium payments. That is where flexible premium comes in. If you've lost your job for a year, you're not going to say that for 2 years you're not going to have a job, right? So for the 1 year that you don't have a job, there's 2 ways you can keep that policy. You can do minimum no lapse, or you just call your agent, or you call the company you said, okay, I'm having financial difficulty. I don't want to cancel my policy, but I'm having financial policy. So please, I want you to start paying for a couple of months. The policy will keep going. They will not lapse. Yes.
So when you're ready, they're gonna do the math and
you can start from where you left off. That is why they said flexible premium payments.
Yeah. That's why sometimes when we do the presentation, we'll be like, get fired from your job. Are you going to get fired after 48 years? Because it was saying if it was being active, so it was 48 years.
Yes.
And then you come back to.
I wouldn't say you should cancel. It wouldn't be a smart idea to cancel. Continue if it's yes.
What if I'm not canceling? But I don't want to pay again.
Okay, that is where all of my comes. Remember, this is a policy that you can decide to pay for 2 years, 5 years, 7 years, or more. So it's all about the design. It's all about the design. So champions, you don't have to pay the policy for the rest of your life. No, that is why the design is very important. Yes.
So when you talk about the design for the 2 years, let's just say policy design for 2 years. And that's more money you have to put in.
Yes, ma'am.
But if you don't have the money, then what happens?
So in her situation now, obviously she cannot do the 2 years, and she's
doing the monthly.
We're not saying it's she's doing the monthly, and if the monthly she's having difficulty, she can decide to do minimum no lapse so that the policy will still be active and in force. Yes.
Another question.
Yes, please.
I know somebody that went through. So let's just say your husband has a policy and was making a payment on the policy. Your husband somehow forgot to pay the monthly payments for a couple of months. He fell sick in the hospital, and then you, the wife, found out that he lapsed on his policy. Are you allowed to make the payment for your husband?
Yes.
Because eventually the person died, and then she gained from it. But I didn't know that because the husband lapsed for a couple of months, she was allowed to pay it.
Yes.
And then made the
it's a form. It's a form that you need to fill out. Fill out that form, it goes back to the company, then they assume that you are the new, and there's somebody in this room that is being able to do that. You can assume payment for someone. It's just a matter of form, fill it out, and send it to the company, and then you will.
At least you have to.
The person has lost.
Yes, please.
But you said the person died.
No. I said eventually.
No, eventually. That was before the person died.
Before the person died.
The person died, there's no more policy.
There's no policy.
Please remember that.
No.
Champions, we need to get this because we need to get this right. Remember, it's about death benefits. Once the person dies, automatically they're going to know. The carriers are going to know.
The system is only telling.
Yes. So you cannot say the person is dead, so I want to continue for what?
Well, I'm talking about lapse now. So
yeah.
The person is not dead yet.
Yes.
It has lapsed and you're paying it. I can go in and pay it.
Wait, you said it has lapsed. If it lapsed, you cannot go. No, because champions know that once it lapsed, they don't have a contract with you. Okay. That's why it says lapsed.
Okay.
I have a case that the client made it lapse for 2 months. Now she wants to go back. No. I've done everything. The company said no. Now she will have to go through underwriting process again. Yes.
So the situation I just gave you, in order for somebody to legally take over and make the payment, does the person have to be legally married to you or like your family member?
No. Okay. No. It could be anyone that is ready to assume payment, and then just a form that person will have to fill out. Yes. So yes, ma'am. Yes, please. So please, can we take a general group picture so that yes, please, everyone. Oh, yes, please.
Oh, okay.
It's so hard here now. I think it's because I'm moving. Yeah, now it's warm. Now it's warm. Are you saying? Yes. Oh, I don't know where he wants us to stand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely.
You okay? Okay. So.
Ntuma wogyina no nkyɛn mu a mohyɛ t-shirt no.
Okay.
Okay. Na monkɔ mo akyi kakra ma me. Good. Okay. Cheese.
Doctor. And I jump in. Doctor, now. I see my phone more. Yeah. Stevie's on the one. Don't choose. Software then I use. That's not bad. No, it's okay. Why? It's nice. Yes, it's nice. It's nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's nice. Okay. But to me, it's a free trade and nothing work. Oh, and then how
No, okay.
took all your time. What they call now the HIPAA section. So if the person is going to come on the application, on the Zoom with you, great. And honestly, me myself, I prefer being on the Zoom with them. The reason is that sometimes you send it to people, they don't know how to do it, so then they don't do it. So if they're on the Zoom with you, best. Good. Okay, so Champion Lee, you are. So let's do. Okay, champions, it was great. So you know that in the PFG, it's all about trainings and workshops. And it's part of your collection of achievements because every training that we go to at the end of the training, we are being offered a certificate, knowing that, showing that we were there, present and we participated. So once you put it in your office, in your home, it's part of your achievement. You know, we Africans, before I came to America, we were told you have to go get a bachelor's degree, get your PhD before. This here in America, simple certificate, participation certificate will get you somewhere. Know that you've done this before. We in Africa will look at PhD, but here, just this will take you far. So please, this is for you, certificate of appreciation. This is proudly awarded to you, Miss Lydia Amate Odom.
Thank you.
So, we're not done, but let's do the certificate yet. Thank you, champion, for being here. May I please call Miss Champion Nicole Avery. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right.
Guys. So, Miss Nicole, this is your certificate for the workshop. You're welcome. Mrs. Priscilla Bonsu, my champion. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming. My champion, Adriana won. No clap. You 2 hours. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mr. Kevin also is not here yet. Oh, Mama. Oh, okay. Our honorable doctor in the team. Thank you, doctor. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And our champion general, the company secretary, she's not here yet. Mr. Kevin also and my own give $1. Thank you.
Baby girl, you got yours too?
And me too, I was here somewhere.
Yay!
She's going to get her soon.
Yes.
She's going to get her soon.
The videos.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes. So, champions, what I would like to say is that I know we're not done, but then we have to wrap up. Now that I see that everyone took this serious, I'm going to let myself to the team. Anyone that wants my time, please, schedule one-on-one to me. It doesn't matter if you are not in my base, we are all here together. This is BFG. The BFG, we don't say you are not my team, you are not my guy, we are not. I say that to tease some team members, and they know themselves. I say that to tease them, but we are family here. And don't think, oh, because I don't override you, you cannot know. I mean, you have my undivided attention. If you really need me, schedule time. I will go over the application, whatever you want to learn more about the business. Let's do it together. There's one more thing that I want us to do before we go, because it's going to see sometimes you don't even have to go into the blue slides. You can use something simple. Excuse me. I'm too full. Champions. Sorry. Can someone please use their phone to call Champion Janelle? She's the secretary. If she's not here, we are there. Oh, okay. So champions, before that, I wanted to show the Sandy. I want to show this. The tax checklist that you can write off. A few of them. Or I can post it on the chat if that will help. But can cast it. I'll still post it on the chat. Those are a few of the things that you can write the tax. See, the beauty of having a business is getting 1099. 1099 is different from W2. 1099.
I'll go to 1099.
You got two?
One from WAD, one from the result company.
See, that's the beauty of it. And then it's all part of expense that you can write up on your business taxes. It's legal. See, the idea is to avoid tax. See, evading tax is different from avoiding tax. Evade is criminal. It's a crime to go to jail. But avoiding tax is legal. Evading is illegal. Avoiding is legal. So what's your choice? My choice is avoiding. Avoidance. I want to avoid tax as the people will talk. I'll post it. I'll post it on the friends from my wife. So always remember, with 1099, you have a lot of write-offs. That is legal. I'm going to post it on the group chat. And for the presentation that I was talking about, sometimes you don't need to go into like lengthy. Just on the illustration, there's a page that you go. It explains everything. Please go to the PFG and then so that this I'll post it on the group chat right now. Let me do it now so that you can all. But please go on your go to WFG for me. Yes, please. So Champions, you took some nice pictures. I'll post it on the chat. Oh, okay. So look at it. You went sharp. Beautiful pictures. And Champions, watch out. He's going to put it on his YouTube. Great. Oh, wow.
This guy, you have not been added to the.
This is so nice. Okay, so now, so champions, you go here. Transact. You go to Transact, Life Illustrate. Here. Okay, so we're going to use New Jersey. Go ahead. New Jersey. And then the client information, don't put any name. Then drop down, keep the 35 years. Use female. Okay, so you go to Transact. Go back, please. They want to know. Transact. Okay, so go to Transact.
You want to WFB first, then to
Yes. Into Transact is that little box. Click on that little box, that toolbox. Click on that toolbox.
This one.
Yes, ma'am. And then you see that Trans TA Life Illustrator, Trans American Life Illustrator. So click to continue. Yeah, you can take a video. Sometimes the video.
She want me to add it to that.
You don't mind? Okay, I'll add you. Thank you. I'll add you now. Thank you. So let's keep female. So hard in here. I'm getting dizzy.
So no.
Let me go with the coca.
Let me show.
Yeah, get me water.
Oyare bi a wontimi nya adwuma yɛfrɛ bibi sɛ ADL, activities of daily living. Bibi te sɛ adware wontimi ndware ebi a wontimi nante wontimi nya bibi ma wo ho a sɛ doctor sign ne sɛ ebi a me Emilia mete ha yi ebi a me ho mentimi nya nema bi me mu ɛyɛ 6 activities of daily living. So wontimi nya mu amtimi perform emu mienu a na doctor sign etro ka sɛ oh say ya the man insurance company if we say claim you be file claim we say doctor na sign say wontimi nya adwuma nti ho na wo living benefit no set in na ɛyɛ den obomba wo sika na ɛda ho no wo face value na ɛda ho.
Sorry, one second. So you are saying always go to prepare the lead.
Yes, always leave it there because it's funny. Once you decide to put a different, it means you have already rated the person. Some other writers will now say that, oh no, this person deserve that. So to be on the safer side, always keep it at preferred LA. It's selected by default. So now let's go to the policy design. This is where it gets funny. My first mistake I made in the business when I started not too long. So please pay attention. Go to the first part. Select the first one. Click the first box, please.
It just takes a minute to show up.
Okay. No.
One second.
No. Oh, okay. The first box, click.
I don't know if it's not bad. The other option is cash barrier application.
Yeah. Yes, that's what I wanted. No. So then go to the second box and choose graded. And champions, because we are running a little bit behind time, I wanted to explain the different actions and what they mean. But if you book one-on-one with me, so everything that we're doing here today that you need one-on-one session, write it down, schedule with me, and I'll sit with you. So for this, let's use $1 million.
How many zeros is $1 million? 6, right?
The third line wanted to. Yes. So now the reason why it's selected by default is that we get paid by target premium. So here, click on the target box.
Then
Click on that. And then also when you click on that, it doesn't show here. Okay, so I see why. Okay. See, you could either choose solve, 7 pay, maximum level no make, or minimum no lapse. Never choose minimum no lapse to start a policy, to start an application. Never. You should never. choose minimum no lapse, because remember, minimum no lapse, you're not helping the client. It's not going to accumulate. They're not going to build anything, and they're going to come after you years after, and then they're going to say, "Oh, you did not do a good policy for me." But remember, this person is the same person that told you they don't have money. So you, for them to have a protection, you chose minimum no lapse. Never choose that. The only time you do that is when, after years, they have issues financially and they come to you. Then they said, instead of giving the policy to lapse, let's do minimum no lapse to keep it enforced and active. So you put yourself together. Somebody came to me yesterday. They only made 2 payments. They already need a loan. They already need a loan.
They put $1 million in the
No. And this person has not even a dollar accumulation. The policy has just gone to cross. And yesterday, the person you know, channels are serious.
But they don't know.
I had a whole session with the president last night.
You need a loan from where?
From the policy. See, this is the person that I started. Champions, this business, when you start meeting different scenarios, it gets funny. So this person thought the 150 or 100,000 policy that he bought, it's a money sitting down that
we're tapping there.
Yes. And I said, excuse me. It's a benefit. It's a debt benefit. And moreover, you have you haven't even made, I mean,
500 yet.
No. And this person,
they want to cancel it.
the person, no, I cannot cancel.
The person didn't understand
what they want is that. So after the policy, see, champions, that's why the leaders always say, when they receive the policy, right, sit down with them. This person,
when they receive the booklet.
Yes. This person, I've called him several times. Each time I'll come, each time I'll come. Do you know what that meant to me yesterday? Because he wants a loan from the policy. Then I sat him down, we went over. See, when we sit down to do the presentation with them at first, it's too much of them. When they get approved and they get it packaged, that is the most important part. But believe me, that's always like some people you explain everything when they get a policy, they will still not get it. So I sat down with this person, did a whole presentation again from the book, and then said, now I get it. And this person, because of how he made me design the case, he's not going to be able to take out money until after 3 years. And I told him that number could change if he is to increase the premium payment, because after cost of insurance, everything remaining is going to go into your index account for more accumulation. That's where you go, it's going to grow, and then you credit it. So he said, "Oh, I didn't know that. Now I'm going to bump up." So he's thinking he's making less than $100 premium, and then he can go. And then it's okay, it's okay, let me. You see me make sense now. Oh, okay. So champions, is very important that our clients understand the policy we are giving them. Always, I wish that the Thomas said this before, and I'm with him. I wish the policy will come to me as an agent, then I'll call them to come so that I sit there and explain it over for them to get it. But what I've decided to do, based on what happened last night, if I keep calling them, they don't come, I'll show up. I'll find out when they are home, park my car, sitting and wait for them. Work, then gonna have a discussion. So it's very important. It's very, very important. So now please go to Okay, so now we have a target premium mode. We're going to keep monthly, but click on that. You see, they have the option of doing quarterly. That means every 3 months. No. They have, yes. Quarter is there every 3 months. And then annual, semi-annual. See, they have annual is 1 year. If they pay for a year, they don't pay it the following year. And they pay semi-annual 2 times a year. They pay 6 months, the following 6 months they pay. They're done. Or quarterly, every 3 months. And then, yes, sir. Oh, every 3 months. So in a year, they make 4 payments. And then monthly.
So where does the 7K come?
7K is in. They can. So let's say this person wants to do 7K. They divide the whole policy term into 7. They pay yearly. So let's say the policy term is going to be 200,000. It means every year they're going to pay 50,000. No, divided by 200,000 divided by 7. So then the amount you get is what they put in every year. And they cannot go past that because then it will be met.
To the cents.
Yes. It changes.
And they can even pay just 2 years without paying the policy still goes.
So yeah, that's what we call auto. And then you're done. So here let's go to now index account. This has changed a little bit. In the old system, some of these index accounts were like here, but now you have 4 actions. So sometimes, depending on how I'm designing the case, I choose 50% for global, and then I use S&P 25, and then I drop down here to the uncapped, and I do 25%. And index for the index, you can change it every anniversary of the policy. Every anniversary date of the policy, you can. That's why we have annual review. At the annual review, you sit with the client, and it's important that some people they don't do it because they don't have the time, and some people they don't even tell you that I've received a letter. Because annual review every year at your annual review, you get a letter in the mail. Yes, sir.
So like based on what you're saying, if you change the indices here, then it should correspond to the one on hybrid.
No. Now after it's in place, there's a form. Now they're designing it at the beginning. Okay. After the policy year, if you decide to change, there's a form that you fill out to the company, and then they will make the changes.
Okay, I mean, when you are doing the application on hybrid, will you have to make sure that the indices are the same?
If you save it, it will go there automatically. Because the old system, you have to choose the index. But now, once you finish it, there's 2 ways of sending this into IDO. You save it here. Okay, see where it says ER. Okay, you save it first, because if you don't want to use the ER, you save it, and then after you do the ER, right there. Okay, so now let's maintain global index 100%. Now let's go to the riders. The income targeting is when you design, where you design to take out withdrawals and loans. So, okay, see champions, see where it says concierge planning. Does anyone know why that is selected?
Yeah, I think when you purchase more than 250,000.
250 and up.
Yeah.
So if you purchase 250,000, some states, not all the states have it though. New York, we don't have it. New Jersey, we have it.
Connecticut have it.
Yeah, Connecticut have it. Maryland. So the company will give you additional 50,000 for your funeral planning.
So it will be 250. But then concierge will make 50,000, so 300.
Yes.
So then the 50,000, the concierge will cover your debt.
Yes.
And the 250 will go to the beneficiary.
Yes.
Mexican,
That's
that
very
was
nice.
the deposit 20,000. The balance
They will
will
be
be
20,000. Because it's free. Remember, it's
Nice.
free money. But please, champions, let me say this. Some people have it, but they have not registered with the company. When you get a policy book, there's a letter that comes with it. There's a separate, sometimes it comes with it, and sometimes they mail it differently. I mean, separately. Once you get that, you need to go online or you call the company.
So how
It's one lady. You can always, you will know if you need it. If you have a policy that is more than 250,000, it's called Everest. The company is called Everest. Everest. Tell me, you can call Everest. We'll guide you through.
So I thought when you do from 250 up, so automatically you get a concierge. You don't have to call them. You have to call them.
Then bring it, but you need to also register.
You did get it. The Everest did send me something. I just did it. For everyone now, Everest sent something. They sent like a
yes. It will tell you what to do when you go home. Yes. Cancel policy from us. They don't get it. Even though we tell them, people choose to hear what they want to hear. Selective hearing and selective memory. So now, and you know, thank God, this business, the more you do, the more experience you get. So therefore, you know the tricks in and out of what to do with your clients. So now, because it's a million, and now let's choose the riders, most important. Chronic. Terminal is always selected. And champions all year, some companies do not have riders for kids. Example, maybe I record it. Some companies have riders for kids, but terminal is automatic in all policies. So we choose concierge of everything, and then let's go to output design.
For kids, kid riders will be
Yes.
So in this case, we only chose the terminal was chosen, boarding was chosen, and then concierge planning right now.
Choose critical illness.
Critical. Yes. So for everyone, that's what these are the three that we should check.
Yes.
And okay, let's say
but for kids, if we check this, it will tell you kids. You can only check. I mean, the one that is terminal that is selected by default. That's all kids have.
Under 18.
That's all.
But if over 18, the chronic.
Yes. Yes.
And then if it's over 250, then the concierge.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's it. And then now let's go to output. Okay, you have output, right? Mm-hmm. So output. The reason why it's good for your client, for you to put it there for your client is because, so click on Why Trans America, click on that, snapshot, right there, yes. And then click snapshot, cost and value ledger, non-guarantee projections, and then come down to here. Okay, select the cover photo. I base my photos. If it's a young person, I say happy young. If it's a man, I choose bike. Or sometimes I just choose the Trans American logo. That's it. Laughing couple is also another one. Now let's go to calculate. Calculate. Before you go to calculate, see where it says inputs. Click that. Click that. Inputs. Input type. Input type. Oh. Next to calculate, so tap. Next to calculate, input type. Right here. Right here. No, I said output.
He said,
So output. Okay, so now there's two actions there. If you want the client to see it and not confuse them, you choose the values. Click on the values. Let's see. Not the PDF, just the values. No, once you click that, I'll click it and go to calculate. So you leave there and then go to calculate, please. Yes. Face amount should be between 100. Maybe you put 100 million. Go back to case design. Case design. And then go back to policy design. And then click.
You get 1 billion.
Yes. So click one of the zeros. Okay. And then that's it. Yes. And then go back to calculate. Okay. So calculate. The illustration snapshot came here. Yeah, so did you do calculate? Okay, so now click here. Okay, so you should see.
Oh, the front page.
So someone issue.
Did you choose anything on that side?
Yeah, this is what I was doing. So yeah. Okay, so are you seeing it, please? Okay. So for this illustration, so narrative summary. See, champion, this is what I was talking about. Sometimes, if you don't want to use the blue slide, that takes 2 hours. Go to the illustration, come here, see where it says narrative summary, debt benefit, face amount, and then it gives you all the explanations. It tells you what critical illness. Please scroll up so you see. It tells you, it gives you definition of what critical illnesses, terminal illnesses, chronic. It tells you all that. See, and it gives you all the explanation. So,
presentation, you can just go with this.
yeah.
It's more like a summary.
See, sometimes you use this, and then on the blue slides, you just show the client the forming. Yes, because not this kind of people was
Sometimes show them savings, checking, 401k, they are all no good. The only good one is the insurance, the one that has the.
Wait, what?
No, that's not a good slide. Slide. Go there, but show them. See,
so this is something that you can use to close someone easily. Easily. Because you click on here, it tells you what is there. You click on that. So just this illustration, the illustration part is a whole presentation that you can use to close people. So this is something that I wanted us all to take note of. And it's something that if you sit down and practice it, it's going to help you. There's nothing like making a mistake. No, there's no mistakes here. Design it, play with it, and then see the different scenarios and the different cases and different outcomes that you're going to get. And then the more you do it, the more comfortable you become. And then, no matter what you face in the field, this man here, as he's standing, when I go to his studio, he never prepares me what he's going to ask me.
Do it from now.
I'm saying is, I mean, once you get comfortable, what I'm trying to say is that because I'm always updating myself, when you meet anything in the field, you don't panic. But if you don't read the books, if you don't study, if you don't do the necessary things, then once they ask you something, you panic. And once you panic, the client will know. Body language alone says a lot. So please, this is something that you can also use in the field to close a client. And you can get it on your cell phone. It doesn't have to be on your laptop, your computer. You can use your cell phone to go in there to show a client right there and then. 5 to 10 minutes, you're done, you close. There you go, boom, boom, boom. You get information, put it in the application. Fast. Okay. So please, utilize the system, use it. Don't be afraid to go in the system, play with it, put in different scenarios, child, and choose, even with the tables, choose different tables. Each table gives you a rate. Let's say someone wants to contribute $200, and if they are rated, let's say table B or table C, a person's $200 may not be able to take that policy. So it's either they increase the premium or you decrease the death benefits. So please, thank you all for your time. I know there are more questions, but it's getting late. Thank you. It's 4 p.m. 4:26. We did well. Champions, any questions before we close for the day? Or you have general champion, everyone has my cell phone number. I'm going to add this rules.
My question is how to put 100 questions on the thing for them to know.
I'll do it with you. Let me show you how to share your screen. That I want you. And you also please share with the team how to do the flight thing before you go. Please, because it's good to do it. Or you show me and I'll teach the team.
No, it's just okay. You want to do it?
Okay. She wants to just. Is it on the phone?
No, we can do it here too. Just go on.
Okay, go to Google, right?
Let type in be a flight. Be a flight from New York, not in New Jersey. Don't put destination.
Like this?
No, it's search.
My section.
So we move you. What's my name? Oh, we are about first.
All right. So it's coming in. Like that. You want to come and do it?
Yes.
Okay. Which I don't have your number, please. Oh.
They block you know.
Incognito.
I know you're one because everyone always say.
Why do you block it?
She's not.
So we go Hannah. I don't want to take.
Okay.
Oh.
So who block here? Then who's always searching. The price doesn't go up.
Yeah.
Yes. DT. Then put the flight now.
So she won't get that easy.
Oh. In 3 weeks, I go in 3 weeks. We're lucky. Then I go for say. People say with destination to hit it flight like now when you're screening. So when you go, you hit this one, and then you put in your destination. So when you put in destination where you're going, Las Vegas. Vegas, Nevada. You see that Vegas is there.
Are you living Vegas or are you living in your two Vegas?
So the party now. The high is a New York, New Jersey, right?
New York, yeah.
New Jersey.
Yeah. It'll be there. And then we're going to Vegas, right?
So then let's say you hit a match, another time available.
Yes, anytime. You can put in anytime.
And nobody's also ticket, no search here. The good time to search is from Sunday to Wednesday.
Sunday to Wednesday.
Nighttime. Okay. Nighttime.
Yes, nighttime. Sunday night to Wednesday night, you get a good deal. Now from Thursday to Saturday, today is not good to search for tickets. You don't get a good deal.
Thank you. So now I got it. I wasn't sure how she was doing because she was saying it. I wasn't getting it. Now I see what she meant.
March 1st to March 8th, right?
Sunday to Wednesday.
Okay, I think now everyone gets yes.
So anytime you search it, don't do your destination on the line.
From the beginning, once you go to the new section.
Block it first to get a black screen, and then you start from like New Jersey, flight from New Jersey, and then you don't put where you're going. So when you hit the search, then you come back to the column where you're going. Because when you put it before,
then you're going to get attachment start.
And when you block it too, they won't know that you're searching. So when you don't purchase it and you go back tomorrow, they still didn't know that you were searching yesterday, so the price won't go up.
Okay, that makes sense.
So if you check from this side and you don't get it, good deal, then you go to cheapair.com.
Yeah, I know that. Okay, but I never got it.
So it's about 3. So you try all the
3 and then you decide which one is best for you.
Because maybe this airport is expensive, and you check the distance, and you go here and check. So by the time you finish, at least you get a deal for like $300.
Yeah. See, champions, we learn something each day.
And
from each other.
Which days?
Sunday night to Wednesday night.
Okay. I'm really that.
One last thing that I wish to one last thing I like to just get everyone to do. So I know that when they sent all the links and all the for Mr. Professor J, our SMBs, our leaders, the links get mixed up, including our own recruiting links. Do we all have our recruiting links? Do we have it in a good place? If you're recruiting someone and they say, okay, I want to recruit, you have your link ready.
Come back again. You get me confused.
Do you have your recruiting link right now?
The link to recruit?
Yes.
Yes.
So that brings me to my point. So in your notes on your phone, open a new notes section, and then you can title it WFG, and then put all the appointment links, including your recruiting link in there also. So for me, if I go with my phone and I need to recruit someone, I have every link here. I have champion SMB, Emilio Sumensas. appointment link here. I have Mr. Princess Afroje's appointment link. Yeah, I have Mrs. Emilia Afroje's appointment link here. I have even the Team Goldstar's Zoom link, meeting ID, passcode, our courtesy facial, meeting ID, passcode, Excel, the exams. I have that here.
So all the links,
all the links,
business, you have it in one folder.
Yes. So I would suggest put it in a good one place so that when you find it, it's easy to access. And then you're not now going to go back to the and
it's important that when we say we are having a workshop, we show up on time. Because there are things on the list that I couldn't cover. No, it's about time to start. I'm coming. No, we have to get for that. We have to. We have to end there's a program, there's a workshop, and we have to make it on time. Actually, the program was going to start at 10, but then I said 9. But unfortunately, Champion Gemma put it loud. I mean, if she had told me personally, I would have let the team know that it was going to be at 10. But then because she also said it loud during the meeting, that's why the Secretary we say if you have anything, not when the whole group is there, because it's contagious. Once you say for the other team members to hear, everyone decided, oh, okay, so a good person. So it's always we say it in private to the leaders so that they will know how to manage. Because she said it aloud to all the team members to hear, I was compelled to say, okay, well, this is how.
10 o'clock.
Yeah, but actually, I was very disappointed. So the first person showed up at at 10:15. Yes. Yeah.
Me, when I put on the GPS, right? It was
the last person can't show respect for me.
I'm sorry,
And
but
I mean,
the GPS was messing up. But when I put it on, it said 10:15 or 10:20. But I was coming, keep on going. I was even telling her, it was giving me to 10:15 and now.
Okay. But I just want us to know that we should take this business seriously. Because if someone spend their time, I know you are also all spending your time, but I also planned this for a long time, just for everyone to. I could decide that, oh, of course, we have our weekly meeting, so everyone should learn on their own. But because I don't want to be selfish, I want, at the end of the day, this is not something that we are bringing transfer to recruit or to write policy for. It's for the team to get. Yeah, so please, next time, I'll plead with everyone, let's try and be on time because we could have covered a lot of things. Of course, I hope everyone took in something. Please, what is your take for the day, Champion Champion Janelle?
Take for the day is I can finally put in a policy application. Policy application myself. So now every time I get a new client, probably will have my SMB there so that she can monitor me as I'm doing it. So right now I will try to be doing it myself. I don't do a good job with that.
Champion, please, your takeaway today.
Well, at least I was able to print out
the NIPR.
No, I'm not done with that one yet.
Your business card?
Yes.
Great.
I learned about issues.
Thank you. Miss Nicole, Miss Rose.
I also was speaking a lot of stuff that you guys were talking about. Maybe you're having my license.
You get it soon.
Yeah.
See, I was going to finish with that. This woman here hasn't got her license yet, but guess what? She showed up. And I saw her, whilst I was training, I was looking at it, she was writing notes. She was taking pictures, so that shows how much she wants to do this. So even if she decides to just repair her, she has an idea of what she's going to be saying and how the business is. Please, thank you so much. Thank you. I respect you and I cherish for that you did not only show up, but you took in something. Thank you. Please come again the next time there's a workshop. Champion Nicole, your takeaway for today, please.
I know about how to do the application too. And that I can say I learned that more much today because like before I was so confused with that. And I think Mr. Mason showed us too many times of the platform. And now I see with you. And I think I want to do my best to be
Practice. Thank you. Thank you. Dr. Andy, please.
So although I know how to put in the application, but I've learned one or two things as well. For instance, the indexes and also how to even get to the IGO from trans artists. So I use a different route, but this is what you just taught me to do. It's very important. And also what Janelle just
Yes,
I'm just doing it right now. Putting all the links in one notes. So it makes it easy. I have all the links, but at times it's difficult. Like you have to. Slowly. Easy to just go and see.
Thank you. Thank you. I would like to also train the whole team on that. One of these days to train us on that. So, boss, please, your takeaway for today.
My whole concept about this workshop is really brilliant. It's one of its first of its kind. Elaborate on the last stuff, which I mean fascinated race. I mean, my laptop, one thing we have to leave here and go to press that again myself. But I think what I feel was the last stuff. What we're going to do is just go over the news and replicate it in the laptop and try to find out where we might go. The stuff is not for that's the only thing. But I think it's brilliant and we have to do it more.
Yes, we have to be doing it often. More often.
Really made me think. And my takeaway for the day is that having you great team members as my teammates, as my business partners, gives me a reason.
I think this workshop is probably going to give Team Goldstar much more insight. But trust me, the meetings that we have, like our meeting and Thursday meetings, I mean, believe me, sometimes I'm already tired from work. Honestly speaking, I'm definitely not. Especially the Thursday ones.
The meeting after the meeting. Just one meeting for that.
I mean, yeah, I mean, fine, but to me, my work is so exhausting. Like, it's not like, I'm using manpower, but, you have to use your brain, collaborating. Like, corporate work is just something, But so it takes a lot of you, it takes too much out of you. So this is just another, place that we can really learn more because we spent like probably 3 hours, but this is a great start.
Thank you.
Gravity towards everything that we do.
Thank you.
That's it.
So, may I please ask them that do you want us to do this every 3 months so that we have 4 workshops in a year? Yes. Because I always say if we do 2, it would not be enough. If not anything, 3 times. 3 times. So we have the first one. So we're gonna have 2 more for the year. I thank you all sincerely, and like I was saying, having you all as my business partners, my teammates, gives me a reason to go on. I know it's a lot of us. Not everyone was able to make it today, but as we go on, it's going to be an ongoing thing. So people that were not able to join today, I'm sure next time they will join. And champions know that in business it's the same as a family setting. Sometimes we may step on each other's feet. Know that it's all for love. Know that we all err as human. We shouldn't take anything in personally. That is why I try as much to make this bishop as comfortable as possible, because at the end of the day, your business partners are who you are in business with, and so therefore you become a family. You become your family members. So it's, for me, for those of you that know me personally and know me well, know that it's not just about business. It's not just about learning. Coming in today, I have so much going on as I stand here. Believe me, seeing all you team members and my business partners made me close that chapter for a moment. As I stand here, someone on life support in Ghana, but the power of having good support, that is you. So I do not take any one of you here for granted. I appreciate you for being here, your time, your love, your support, taking in knowledge. You know, by imparting that onto you, I learn more as well, because then I don't forget what I've learned. So thank you all. Please let's do this again. And anytime there's any inputs, don't hold back. If there's something we all need to improve, I personally need to improve, let me know. Because I don't want this to be like she's a boss, so she says and no one says no. We are partners. I'm not a boss. I'm no one's boss here. We are partners. I'm just a leader leading you to your destination. It doesn't make me a tyrant. I cannot be rude to anyone here. I cannot be bossy over anyone. We are partners. I'm just a leader leading you to where you have to get to. So please, don't even put any suggestions. Always open. Thank you all. Thank you all for your time. Love you all. Now I'm up to a client's house. She's been testing me.
Okay.
So, no, I'm waiting for everybody for it. No. Right there. Every lady very beautiful children. You see? I saw the question. Yes. For the woman also. You have to get your certificate. Hey, yeah, come on. Because you have to be in the yes. Our Secretary General of Goldstar. Our Secretary General of Goldstar, Champion General. She's the boss. Thank you. Okay, I'll put it on the So Miss Rose, please number. Yes.